Hello everyone and welcome to Blaugrana Everything, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome into the latest edition of the Key Battles series, as we will be turning our attention to the latest chapter of El Clasico as Barcelona and Real Madrid square off in match week 10 of the La Liga calendar at the Camp Nou. So what I'm about to do is that I'm going to take you through 4 on-pitch head-to-head battles whose outcome will definitely influence the flow of the match and the final result. So if it's your first time tuning in here, feel free to take a look at some of the other videos in the series and also make use of those, like and subscribe buttons. That way I can keep bringing you more quality stuff, and also you don't miss out on any of the content that I'm going to be bringing your way. Alrighty then, without further ado, let's go right ahead into the first battle that will decide the outcome of this game. And right off the bat, I am starting with the heavy hitters. In the Blaugrana corner, he's the man who never skips leg day and has literally been running the show since signing for Barca, wearing the number 9, Memphis the Butch Dutch Depay. And in the Blanco corner, he has lightning feet that have him running circles around the opposition. He had a brief stint filming not suitable for work videos. He hails from Paris and wears the number 9, Karim the Dream Benzema. Okay, like all jokes aside, Benzema and Depay come into this as their respective teams' top scorers, and with good reason. Both these guys possess a very potent mix of great dribbling skills, a lethal shot from distance or up close, filthy first touch, silky linker play, and great passing. Name it all and these guys can do it. The numbers and figures surrounding Benzema in particular at this moment in time are straight up insane. 8 league matches played, 9 goals scored, and 7 assists with 2.4 key passes per game and only 2 big chances missed. I mean, I kid you not when I say that this man has been playing like a mix between Lewandowski and Messi. Yeah, I just said that. His opposite number, Depay, has nothing like those numbers, as after 8 games he has managed 4 goals and 2 assists, but has also managed 2.4 key passes and 4 big chances missed. So as much as he has not registered as many goals as Benzema has, who is in filthy form, he still is scoring at a rate of a goal every 2 games and has just as much creative influence as can be seen from those key passes stats. From that, we can tell that if either Barca or Real Madrid are going to create anything in the final third, their number 9s will be heavily involved in it. Now, if Benzema and Memphis are the spearheads and focal points of their teams, then the next pair of battles focus on the players we can think of as their wingmen. First up, we have the battle between Ansu Fati and Vinicius Jr. Whereas the previous battle was steeped in similarities of skill sets and outputs between Memphis Depay and Karim Benzema, this one couldn't be more different, as it is in fact chock full of differences between the 2 youngsters. One was born and bred in Barca's prestigious academy, the other was a big money signing. One was a real prodigy who seemed to have quality and maturity beyond his years. The other was as raw as they come and spent years trying to hone and sharpen his skills. One had his breakout year years ago, while the other one is apparently just now having his breakout year despite having his breakout year every year. Anyway, this season has been something of a watershed moment for Vinicius, as the Brazilian finally seems to have learned how to put his shots on target and also how to be on the same page with Benzema. Don't see Benzema saying this dude isn't playing with us. The rewards have been almost instantaneous for the man long hailed as Neymar's heir. The 5 goals he has scored in the first 8 league games is the best ever start he has had to a season, and also leaves him just 1 goal shy of his best ever season's goal tally. Ansu Fati, on the other hand, has only just returned to fitness recently and has played only 3 league games, during which he has scored twice and has yet to play more than 60 minutes. However, La Liga and El Clasico's youngest ever scorer will only grow from strength to strength with each passing match as he gets back up to speed and becomes more accustomed to playing with Memphis Depay. Whatever the case, I expect the 2 wide men to make a nuisance of themselves for their opposing fullbacks. Speaking of fullbacks, my next key battle takes me from left wing to left back. Now, I should probably put a disclaimer in here because the 2 players I'm about to mention might either not play or might play in a different position. Those players are Jordi Alba and David Alaba. It's not so long ago that Jordi Alba and David Alaba were 2 sides of a 3-sided heated debate about the best left back, the 3rd side of that debate of course being Marcelo. These days, Alaba plays primarily through the middle, and Alba is not the same mentally and physically. In fact, physically, he's quite a bit injured. He's missed a lot of matches, and like I said, disclaimer because Alba might not actually play in this game. Marcelo, on the other hand, is what the kids would call a wasteman, but both Alba and Alaba are still very much capable of getting high up the pitch and being a creative force, and it is that attribute that they share that could be vital to both of their teams. This can be seen from their stats in the final third, where Alaba has averaged 1.4 key passes and Jordi Alba has averaged 2. The Austrian has also registered 2 assists to his name, with the Catalan managing just 1 assist from his 4 games played. Last season, when Barca only managed to score 2 goals against Real Madrid, both were assisted by Jordi Alba, and Barca will need him to do the same once again if they're going to get anything out of the game. Once again, I say this only applies if Jordi Alba actually plays, but he suffered an injury against Dinamo Kiev and he might need injections to get through this Real Madrid match, which should Barcelona do, well, that would mean he's going to be more injured, right? So, maybe they might not risk it. Anyway, finally, I have come to my last key battle, and I have chosen to go for the showdown between the 2 shot stoppers. It's Marc-Andre ter Stegen versus Thibaut Courtois. Quite possibly the hardest position to play for either one of these big teams. The goalkeepers for Barcelona and Real Madrid have a lot of expectations heaped on them, right? Not only are you supposed to be able to play with the ball at your feet, you should also just pull off magnificent saves where you have no business pulling off saves, and you should save just about every penalty you're up against, which is, unrealistic. The stats in this battle seem to suggest that it will be the closest of the lot, and I suspect that it will most definitely influence the final result. Both keepers have registered just 2 clean sheets this season. Ter Stegen edges out the goals conceded per game stat at 0.8, whilst Thibaut Courtois has registered 1.2. Meanwhile though, the Belgian fares better with saves per game at 3 saves with 70% success rate, as opposed to the Germans' 1.8 saves with a 69% success rate. Both have shown an affinity for turning up in big matches in the past though, so we can fully expect to see them at their best, especially since they both have very porous defenses ahead of them, and should their team not concede a bucket load of goals, it's going to come down to them. With that said, it is a wrap from me, ladies and gentlemen. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Which do you think will be the decisive battles on Sunday afternoon? Thank you very much for tuning in. I will not have enough time to work on a match preview because it's Independence weekend where I'm from, and so I'll be out there doing Independence things, and as a result my next upload will be the match review. So I'll see you then after El Clasico. Have a great day, and Forza Barça.